So good morning everyone. Here we are on June the 29th, the day before my daughter Jennifer's birthday. And it's a beautiful day out. We're about to start our heat wave, so enjoying the coolness of the morning. And yeah, apparently we're going to be breaking records that temperatures Montreal's never seen. So we'll be breaking records over this weekend. Thankfully, my air conditioning guy is coming tomorrow to repair that air conditioner. So on Sunday, we should be nice and cool. So, Jehoshaphat, one of my favorite characters, like Asa, Jehoshaphat, Hezekiah. But Jehoshaphat had this weakness. He was really fascinated with having the kingdoms united again, and so he aligned himself with um, with Ahab, and it was by marriage. And even though Jehoshaphat had, you know, everybody loved Jehoshaphat, or they feared him, one or the other. He was very wealthy. The kingdom was doing well, and still he had aligned himself with Ahab. And Ahab wanted to go to war, and he asked Jehoshaphat to join him. And Jehoshaphat knows enough to inquire of the Lord. But this is where it gets weird. Okay, Jehoshaphat has this incredible relationship with the Lord. He's brought in reforms. He's brought teaching. He sent out teachers in all the villages and taught the people the law and got them back on track with the Lord. And here, this king that is in rebellion to God wants to go to war and asks him to join him, and he knows enough to inquire of the Lord. And so they find a prophet of the Lord, and the prophet warns him not to go. And because of what he says to King Ahab, it ends up that he gets thrown into jail. King Jehoshaphat doesn't do anything to intercede for this prophet. And not only that, he chose not to listen to what the prophet said and went to war with Ahab. Why bother asking if you're not going to listen? It's the reason it struck me is because of the number of times any of us have asked the Lord for direction and have received it, but then chose a different path because it was inconvenient, too difficult, what we considered beyond us. But when we ask for direction, the Lord's going to give us His heart. He's going to tell us where He wants to see us. And it's always going to be beyond where we're capable of going, because He's always going to call us into this position of faith where we have to lean on Him to get to that place. But that can be hard. It can be inconvenient. And it can be not popular. Let's put it that way. But if you're not, if it's like it's like when the remnants came to the prophet after the kingdom had been devastated, and well, here comes the train. It's going to get a little loud here. Here comes the train. That's what happens when you do this outside. So it's like when the remnant that was left behind after the kingdom was sent into exile. And they all wanted to go to Egypt, so they went to the prophet. And the prophet said, "Listen, I'm going to inquire of the Lord, but you need to do what he says." And they promised, "Oh yeah, we'll do it. We'll do it. Whatever you say, that's what we'll do." And he came back and he said, "Don't go. Stay here. Plant your roots down deep, and the Lord will bless you. Go to Egypt, and the disasters that you're afraid of will catch you." And they didn't listen. They didn't listen. In fact, they took the prophet with them, forced him to go with them. So yeah, don't ask if you're not willing, because once you're made aware, then you need to step into that. It's like getting revelation on some scripture. Once you have that revelation, you've got to do something with it. You've got to obey it. You've got to operate in it, and so on. So just wanted to catch you up on this, and I know that we're not of that sort, right? We will obey, right? I know that. We're not going to fall back. We're going to press on. We're going to go deeper. So looking forward to meeting with you guys tonight for Bible study. We will have air conditioning. It's going to be, I feel like 40, I think, today, but we will have air conditioning. And it's going to be a pleasant time, and more than a pleasant time. It's going to be a wonderful time, a great time. We've got a great discussion ahead for us tonight about dreaming. Got a dream. So you be blessed, be encouraged, be used by the Lord today.